Cheers, everybody. Happy Wine Wednesday. Thank you for tuning in to today's Jam Happy Hour, and I'm very excited to host today's artist. We've got a Floridian joining us from St. Pete, Florida today, and his name is Matt Walden. We got some beach pop that is going to entertain all of you. And for the next hour, we've got some awesome live looping and really great originals and songs from Mr. Matt the Capricorn. How we doing?
Oh, okay. That's okay. Thank you. Hi, I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. Now, what is that in your glass that I see? Right.
This is the butter.
There.
I did the butter.
Okay. Do you have the California butter?
With
With the yellow?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. That's
all right.
yes. The California butter. I sorry.
Well, cheers to you, Matt. I'm excited to hear what you have for us today. And shout out to everyone if you're tuned in through Twitch, if you're joining us to watch Matt.
Yeah, if you guys are in here, what's up? Hey, it's good to see you.
Alrighty. Now, all throughout today's show, right, we're going to be linking where you can find Matt in terms of social media. And since it is Wine Wednesday, if you're feeling tipsy by the end of today's show, venture over to paypal.me/MattWaldenAC, which is also, I think, your IG handle, right?
Yeah. Did I give you guys that link? I think. Did you just find that link? Are you that resourceful? Oh my
I
God.
don't know.
Something like that.
You'll never know. Alrighty. Well, without further ado, you want to just get it going?
Sure. I will warn you. Sometimes when I see the people type, I'll naturally talk to them. So if I just randomly say things out loud, like Anthony, what's up, dude? And we got Tom in here too. Okay, all right, I got it. Let's do it.
I didn't know if there was like a ghost behind me that you were saying hi
Sorry.
to or what.
Do I have to drink now? Is that how that works?
Oh no. Well, yeah. If you want to count that as a joke, no, you'll know.
Well, I just need
when
more
I
wine.
say
Sounds good, dude.
Cheers.
All right, this one's Catch Me If You Can.
I'm all on my own. Ran away from a place called home. Wanted to see where the stream would go. So many new faces along this road. drove from Florida to New York in pursuit of the stream I can't ignore. If you can find me, then catch me if you can. If you can love me, then make me understand why it's so hard so hard to comprehend this life. Oh, I just don't understand. So catch me if you can. 20 years old and I'm all alone. Living on a couch in the studio. Had crippling debt from student loans. All I could afford to eat was Cheerios. Writing songs that no one knows. Wondering if anyone will come to my show. If you can find me, then catch me if you can. If you can love me, then make me understand why it's so hard to comprehend this life. Oh, I just don't understand. So catch me if you can. Oh. If you can find me, then catch me if you can. If you can love me, then make me understand why it's so hard to comprehend this life. Oh, I just don't understand. No. So catch me if you can. Catch me if you can. If you can find me, oh, I just don't understand.
Woo! Matt Walden, everybody. Thank
Thank
you. So you put that song out like a little over 2 years ago, like 2.5 years ago. Catch Me If You Can.
Yeah, like 2018 or something like that.
Now, okay, correct me if I'm wrong, but I was getting the like Frank Abagnale vibes. I don't know if you've seen that early 2000s Leonardo DiCaprio movie, Catch Me If You Can.
Yeah, I love that movie.
And like
so
at the
that's
beginning,
that's where you're going with it.
yeah, because he's like barely 18 or not even 18 when he's like pretending, and this made me think of it too when I told you sounded like a pilot earlier, when he like pretends to be a pilot and runs away from home. So I don't know if
That's
there was
too
any
funny.
inspiration.
Might be a little Easter egg in there. I don't know. Maybe it might be. It might
like
be just
it.
something intrinsic, right?
That movie is so great. I love it.
Right.
He can play. I can't believe it took so long for him to get an Oscar. Like,
Oh my God. Let's not talk about it. I'm so happy he got one. Right.
I know. So I saw the steady stream of the comments, and I love it.
Oh yeah,
Now,
everyone's in.
welcome everyone. If you're just joining us, got Matt Walden in the house, virtual house.
What's up?
And
Yes, true.
thank you for joining.
Are you at
Jam
the
Happy
winery
Hour.
right now?
I am. Yes. So
Oh, cool.
if you look over here, if I were to
So-
exit this little studio, I would be
All right.
in the midst of our tasting room, and it's super
Oh.
super fun and just a really unique vibe compared to your sort of run of the mill style of a tasting room.
Cool.
You gotta come, like, once the live music is a thing again in person, you gotta come get a big hearty glass of wine and maybe perform.
100%.
Heck yeah.
I've been to Napa Valley before. I don't. Maybe I came through. I have no idea. We did. My mom was like, "Let's get electric bikes and just bike around to different wineries." I was like, "Okay,
That's awesome.
whatever, mom." It was cool. Yeah, it was fun.
What's your mom's name?
Kim.
All right, Kim. Well, if you're watching, cheers to
yeah, I
you.
forgot. She's on Facebook, so maybe. Cheers,
And
Mom.
if Matt cusses, I'm sorry.
Yeah, we talked about this beforehand. Thankfully, she doesn't watch all the Twitch streams, or else she would be mad. But-
So, question for you.
Sure.
How do frat boys and Twitch users cut down trees?
How?
With a saw, dude.
All right.
And
It's
that's
on
a
brand
sip.
for me. It's on brand for me. It is. Dude, wow. Okay, good. Dad jokes. Okay, just wait till you see the chat on that one. Oh my God.
And if you're tuned in and you need to replenish your wine supply, venture over to jamcellars.com/buy. We have a variety of options to everyone within the United States in terms of either finding where you can buy our wine with our wine finder tool or getting it delivered straight to your home. There's a couple different options when it comes to that. So check us out online. We got lots of cool options, and make sure that you venture over to the Instagram and the PayPal, both of which are Matt Walden AC. There we go.
Thank you.
You got it.
Appreciate it.
Okay, so also happy belated 5-year anniversary for you and your gal.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, she's asleep in the other room right now.
How did the two of you meet? Like, has she had a lot of effect and inspiration on any of your recent releases?
Yeah, oddly enough, yeah, I think I haven't fully admitted it, but I think most of the songs are probably about her. Don't tell her; she might get a big head about it. But no, we met. She was actually friends with my brother in elementary school. Apparently, they got married, and so yeah, awkward, right? But yeah, no, we hung out a few times, and I don't know, it was a good fit. I feel I'm very lucky, you know.
And I feel like she and I would be friends because I was looking at your Instagram post about the 5-year, and she quotes SpongeBob. Because I have
like SpongeBob?
found, yes, and I have found that once you start quoting SpongeBob, you're never for the rest of your life, if you've watched it a
sad.
lot. Yeah, you just realize, wow, there's so much relatable stuff with this show, or like references that I
Yes.
can use on a day-to-day basis.
Absolutely.
It's really
that
versatile.
and then don't get me started about the movie, the original SpongeBob movie,
my God.
where like Plankton and all the chum bucket heads
Goofy
and stuff.
Goobers. Yeah.
Yeah, don't get me started because that's like I'll quote it all day long and it won't stop. I might watch it tonight because of that. But
Okay, I'm probably gonna
like
do the
Elijah
same now.
said. Literally, we all quote SpongeBob all the time. I think it's
It's
part of our
the
lives.
Absolutely.
That's awesome.
Yep, Elijah, Right there with you, buddy.
Look at that. Elijah got featured right under me, bro. Proud of you. I'm proud of you. Is mayonnaise an instrument?
Now, Matt,
dude.
you are number one. Okay.
Thank you. I'll take it. I needed that. You might be, though, after the dad joke. I'm impressed. How did you know dad jokes were part of it? Was it hard to find, or was it pretty easy?
Well, my brother's a gamer, but I do the dad joke. What I call them, the auntie boozy jokes, like the drunk aunt with no kids at Thanksgiving that just like brings champagne and cash to all the kids, you know?
Okay.
And so that's my style of joke, but I guess you could call them the dad joke. And basically I have the artist drink throughout the show each time with my jokes that are catered to your life.
Oh, so you didn't even know that we do dad jokes like regularly. Like every time I go live on Twitch, it's a new dad joke.
I did not know that.
Wow. Okay, I thought you were just that good. You're like, we already know how much he loves them. I have a calendar right here with dad jokes for every single day of this year. It's not a joke.
It's not.
Well,
this is very serious.
Well,
wait, where?
What did one plate say to the other plate? Dinner's on me.
That's cute.
Now you got a drink.
Was that today's?
That's for Tuesday the 20th. So that was yesterday's.
What's today's?
Oh God. Which state has the most streets? Rhode Island.
Okay, I'll drink again.
That's a pretty
Cheers
good one,
to
right?
that. I like it. And one more for you. This one is my favorite. Why is it that the Norwegian people they tend to put these big barcodes on the side of their battleships, like these huge ones?
Why?
To Scandinavian.
Thank you.
Cheers, everybody. We're going to get back to some music. And if you're sipping at home, let us know what you're sipping on. If you've seen Matt live or visited him virtually on a Twitch, what is it, Discord? Are Twitch and Discord the same
Discord's
thing?
right.
No.
That's okay. That's okay. No. I'm sorry. I don't want to be that person. I had to learn the hard way. I had no idea what Twitch was, what Discord was, what like the whole shebang was.
Mm-hmm.
And then, so Twitch is for live streaming. Discord has a thing like that. We don't have to get into that. Discord's more like a private server/community hangout thing that you
Right.
make, which is really cool. It's like I call it the modern day email list, except it's a lot more fun because I don't feel like a lot of people use email anymore. Like they do, but they don't like it. They're always stressed about it.
Yeah.
And this is more like you want to go in a server and hang out.
Right. Email, you have to. You're obligated to like respond to emails usually.
Mm-hmm.
Everything else, not so much. So,
For sure.
thank you for educating me on this. And
Yeah, dude, for sure.
like, I want to know these things and appreciate it. So anyone that has tuned in for any of your virtual shows or if you've seen him live, let us know where that was, if you saw him live, or if you're tuned in and you want in the future for him to come to your city, tell us where you're tuned in from. And in the meantime, you want to do another song?
Oh, yeah, I can do that. Does the
Sweet.
chat have... so we're the... No, you're more than that, Tom. You're more than an email list, I promise. Dude, did you read what Elijah said? He's gassing you up right now. He wants to know if you stream.
If I stream? Wait.
Sam is way funnier than Matt. Does she stream?
Well, thank you, Elijah. I don't. All I have is like the Jackbox games on. I don't even know what
Those are fun,
platform that is, but yeah, not yet. Maybe in the future. You know, we'll see.
For sure.
I
Chat,
gotta
is
get
there a
that
song you want to
calendar
hear?
first.
Dude, yeah. This was sent to me by Bricola, and that's one of our
Ricola,
moderators
the
of
cough
channel.
drops.
That's why I call her Bricola. Her name is Bryony, but it was hard to pronounce at first, so I just said Bricola.
Oh.
Yeah, okay. What do you guys want to hear? Anyways. I think we're just doing originals today.
Sweet. Oh, you need a
guess our address-
refill.
Oh, Still in Love. We can do Still in Love. I'm drinking that dangerously fast. For me.
It's called happy hour.
You're right. You're right. All right. Let's do it. This is Still in Love. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, here we go. A little bit of a bass line, huh? It needs a little more. A little flavor, some salt. All right, here we go.
In the middle of the night, I'll be there for you. I would gladly tear my walls all down for you. Ooh, you could show up to my house with a sledgehammer or two. 'Cause I wanna prove to you that I still love you. I saw your face and you made me wanna say, singing, hey, hey. Oh, oh, oh my God, I'm still in love with you. In love with you. In love, baby. Oh, oh, oh my God, I'm still in love with you. Yeah. She said, in the middle of the night, I still dream of you. I think of all the things we used to do. Ooh, ooh. My subconscious is focused on you. I don't really wanna find someone new. I saw your face and you made me wanna say, singing, hey, hey. Oh, oh, oh my God, I'm still in love with you. In love with you. In love, baby. Oh, oh, oh my God, I'm still in love with you. Yeah. To the bridge, and I can't help, I've got you on my mind. All these shed tears, I wish you were near. And if I could just turn back the time, oh, would we still, would you still be near me? baby, oh, oh, oh my God, I'm still in love with you. Saw your face and you made me wanna say, sing it, hey, oh, oh my God, I'm still in love with you, in love with you, in love, baby, oh, oh, oh my God, I'm still in love with you. Oh my God, O'Reilly's Auto Parts. No, oh sorry. That's it. It's done. Time's
Wow. You've got a dad joke calendar and a jingle at the end of that song?
Yeah, no, wow. I didn't make that one.
O'Reilly's, I do like that place. They help
I've
me
never
when I
been.
know nothing about cars, which I don't.
Free promo. Look at that. I should pay you.
Well, other promo that I can supply the people watching with, we've got your IG handle, which is Matt Walden AC. And
Thanks.
to keep yourself updated in case, let's say maybe Matt is going to release new music at some point soon-ish, then you can find out on Instagram. And if you're enjoying today's show, you can venture over to paypal.me/MattWaldenAC and drop $1 or $2 in the virtual tip jar because we're getting provided with a concert. This is our current version of a concert, people, and it is amazing. You're doing amazing, sweetie.
Thanks. Love it.
And you put Still in Love out like week 2 into shutdown of the pandemic, right?
Yeah.
Oh my
I was like, this will be good for the summer, right? Everyone's going to be cruising around, living it up, making memories. No, you're at home.
As far as I'm concerned, this is basically March month number 13. That's how I feel. We are making progress, though. I can barely lift my arm.
It hurts that bad right now, doesn't it?
It does.
Dude, you didn't do the windmills. What are you doing?
I did. I lifted a couch today, you know?
Okay, fair.
And like we had to, like the Friends episode, we had to pivot the couch in so many different ways. Like I went to pick it up from the lady's house. Pivot! And then we had to take it up my stairs, and then we tried to fit it in my Ford Explorer, and it didn't fit. So then we put it in her truck, and then it was a lot of this, and I'm done with that for the day. It did. It's in my living room now. Good? Yes, it looks amazing. It's like a light gray, teal, velvet, almost Art Nouveau looking couch.
That's
and
awesome.
my dog is probably shedding. SHEDDD.
Your dog is probably just shitting right now.
All over it.
I actually that inspires me because we're moving in like the next week here. This will be the last spot. This will all look different in like a couple weeks.
Moving from St. Pete to just down the road.
St. Pete to St. Pete. It's a big move.
Oh, very nice. Are you okay? So you have a road tripping van? Yeah? No?
Sure. Yeah, I mean it's a white van. I don't know if people call that a road tripping van. Do
you take road trips in it?
I haven't in a minute because of COVID, but I would love to. If that's the question. Yeah. The idea was to be able to tour like the country and have a van that houses all of my junk. And it worked for a while.
Drunk?
Well, am I drunk? I might be.
I don't know. All of your junk. Okay.
Yeah.
I was picturing like 8 drunk people like piling into a van. I need to take all my drunk with me.
It's the minnows from SpongeBob. They're all piling in.
Yep. Oh boy. And then it's always like, what's her name? Pearl. She's always like in a situation like that, she's always trying to.
It's all about you, Pearl, on your 16th birthday.
Dude, oh yeah.
Oh boy. All right.
SpongeBob is just so good. Did you know that there's lore behind it? Don't quote me on this, but I'm pretty sure there's like a nuclear testing site and they base SpongeBob off of it. That's why there's like mufflers underwater. That's why like Sandy's there exploring and stuff. That's why Goo Lagoon exists underwater. That doesn't make sense, right?
Interesting.
There's there's a TikTok. I don't know if I trust TikTok fully, but like at the same time, it kind of makes sense.
I mean, yeah, I've read a lot about it actually, like probably hours I've spent like reading about like how the makers of SpongeBob did acid and then like came up with everything.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude, all right. Well then, am I anywhere close or am I completely off?
I feel like the two go hand in hand though. Maybe they were like, oh my gosh, we need to tie in all these relatable things and
True.
funny things and kind of adult humor that can slip right past a kid's brain into later in life. And
right.
tie in some like climate related issues.
Fair.
Yeah. I don't know. If anyone knows further information, please provide it to us in the chat.
You can contact Sam at her link. Her email will be below. Please send her all the SpongeBob memes you can. And info.
I love SpongeBob memes. Yes. All right.
Oh, Anthony put it. It's called Bikini Atoll, and the French and U.S. use it as a nuke testing site in the South Pacific. How crazy is that?
Wow.
Anthony, thank you.
Thank you so much, Anthony. What a doll. What a gem.
Weird.
Thank you.
Weird, right?
Okay. How about we do a song, and then maybe while you're doing this song, we could see if people have a request and kind of just jump into another one afterwards.
Sure. Yeah, I'm down for literally whatever. Do you want, actually you answer this one. Do you want fast or slow?
Me?
Yeah, what kind of song?
Oh,
A fast one or slow one?
we're at like the halfway mark. Let's do something with a high tempo.
Keep it going.
Yeah.
All right, let's do the song that made me want to drop out of college. Let's do that one. All right, this is Uni's Not For Me. I love you, Mom. I still graduated with a degree. I didn't want to be in school while I was there. But then I found something I loved and it worked out. But this is the song I wrote about my time in college, which if you're still in it, you got this, dude. Don't drop out.
Months and I think I've had it. I'm destined for greater things, and I don't mean to be dramatic. No, this is what you wanted from me. Staying up been stressing out. This is not where I want to. I wanna be where the wind blows. I wanna see where the light goes. Cause I'm gonna travel the world in the 7 seas. Look in her eyes and feel the breeze. From Mexico to Sydney, try all the food and live in ease. But I'm sorry, Mom, for all those things. But I need you to know uni's not for me. Oh, I need you to know uni's not for me. Oh, maybe I'm not so good at learning. When people try to teach me things, my brain might be a bit broken. I think it's fueled by discovery. Best way to jump is when I bend my knees. I spread my wings, so I try different. I'll change my landing, you'll see. Cause I'm gonna travel the world in the 7 seas. Look in her eyes and feel the breeze. From Mexico to Sydney, try all the food and live in ease. But I'm sorry, Mom, for all those things. But I need you to know uni's not for me. Oh, I need you to know uni's not for me. Oh, I'm not going back, I'm done feeling stuck. I think that it's time for me to run. I'm not going back, I'm done feeling stuck. I think that it's time for me to run. I'm not going back, I'm done feeling stuck. I think that it's time for me to run. I'm not going back, I'm done feeling stuck. I think that it's time for me to run. I'm not going back, I'm done feeling stuck. I think that it's time for me to run. I'm not going back, I'm done feeling stuck. I think that it's time for me to run. I'm not going back, I'm done feeling stuck. I think that it's time for me to run. I'm not going back, I'm done feeling stuck. I think that it's time for me to run. I'm not going back, I'm done feeling stuck. I think that it's time for me to run. I'm not going back, I'm done feeling stuck. I think that it's time for me to run. Cause I'm gonna travel the world in 7 seas. Look in her eyes and feel the breeze. From Mexico to Sydney, I'll try all the food and live in ease. But I'm sorry, Mom, for all those things. But I need you to know uni's not for me. Oh, I need you to know uni's not for me. Oh, cause I'm gonna travel the world in the 7 seas. Look in her eyes and feel the breeze. From Mexico to Sydney, I'll try all the food and live in ease. But I'm sorry, Mom, for all these things. But I need you to know uni's not for me. Sweet.
Stay. And that is uni's not for me. Are we going into another? Did you guys chat? Did you have an idea of anything that you'd like to hear that might not be Desire? Thanks, Lisa. Free. I can't do Pockets yet. Pockets isn't out, Niche. We can do Free. Let's do it. We're not gonna do Boom 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 by the Venga Boys. Not today. All right, this one's called Free.
Everybody's doing the same thing, like they're all living the same dream. Not even these chords are original. Wish we thought beyond the digital. In the spiral of an instant, we're lost in the scanners. They'll feed you some honey, make you forget all your manners. You're falling quickly into who you don't want to be. You're sending smiles and hearts behind a computer screen. We're gonna be free. We're gonna be free, yeah. Take it from me, it's not easy living lives within our lives, not knowing which path to choose or which to sacrifice. Maybe you've been desecrated, oh, or even obligated, but you have the right to choose. There's no snooze, then you lose. So look them in the eyes and tell them being kind. We're gonna be free. Gonna be free. So I smile at a stranger, call up on my neighbors, find a friendly face and say, we could be free, we could be free. Don't take it from me. We're gonna be free.
Woo!
Oh,
Thank you.
Thanks.
Matt Walden, everybody. All
That's
right.
me.
Okay, so going back, because we just did like 2 back-to-back songs. Uni's
Yes,
Not For Me.
and-
That.
Go ahead.
No. Oh, see, this is one of those awkward things.
I'm
It's
sorry.
like-
it's the internet. It's the way it works.
It's like this past year. This is our new way of communicating as people. Is like, go ahead, every time.
I'm so sorry.
You.
I don't mean to
please.
cut you off ever.
No, and neither do I. See, this is just what happens when you're like constantly on Zoom or Twitch. This is just the new way of talking. Is like, sorry. Oh, go ahead. With the delays.
100%. I was gonna say I saw Emily put in the private chat and it said play I Wanna. That is a meme and we will never play that one ever. That I write that song off as if I never wrote it ever in my life. And that's how that's gotta be for the rest of my life.
Dang.
It's uncomfortable.
Fair enough. So, Uni's Not For Me. You put that out as a single in like 2 years ago, 2019?
Yeah. I think so.
Something like that. I don't know.
I don't remember.
It's okay. This whole like year, honestly, is crazy. My entire sense of time is warped. Let's just say that.
Mm-hmm.
So why didn't the sun, S-U-N, not S-O-N,
Oh, we're doing this.
go to college?
Why?
Well, because he already had 1,000,000 degrees.
I was like racking my brain thinking, what could you possibly say? And that, wow, incredible.
Thank you.
I need more.
Oh no!
Which, by the way, you guys, you can get your very own bottle of Jam Cellars buttered
Chardonnay. Chardonnay. Am I right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh boy.
Do you like my wine glass?
I really do.
I know. It's a good whiskey
That
glass,
pour
too.
didn't look nearly enough to fill the glass. I think just a little. Yep. Another question.
Hit me.
What would you call it if SpongeBob were to run for governor? Let's say they had that in Bikini Bottom. What would you call that?
I have no idea.
A gubernatorial election.
Did you make that one? Was that you? Did you go, I love SpongeBob, I'm gonna make this one? That was good. That's a good one.
Thank you.
But I'm like, nice. It feels homegrown, you know?
Yeah. It's like it was grown under a pineapple under the sea or something.
You know what? Incredible.
And why does
I love the dad
Why
joke.
does he have SpongeBob? Why does he have such a huge piano? Why does he own such a big piano?
I'm not gonna lie to you. I didn't know he had a piano.
Because
He
he
does?
lives in a pineapple under the sea.
Okay. I get it.
That one's like, and that's why we take sips, because it makes these jokes, if you could even call them that, a little more bearable.
No, they are. They're good. It's very. They're very good. I'm here for it. So, a question for you: is this like a podcast episode? So they take the audio and they put this on a podcast?
This one's been fun, so we're for sure going to make this a podcast if you want.
Stop it. Yeah, I mean, I'm down. I just didn't know. That was just curiosity, because I know I read something about a podcast in the chat. It looked interesting.
Yeah. We do this 3 times a week, so we don't make every single episode a podcast, but I think we're for sure going to make this one a podcast. And so I'll record
honored.
the intro in a little, like maybe today I'll even record it.
Cool.
And yeah. Sweet.
That's pretty sick. That's so awesome that you guys have been able to find this little nook of like what to do during this whole thing. You know what I mean? And thank you, first of all, for having me. Like, this is really cool. I know gigs have been super tough. I'm very fortunate with my community on Twitch. But like, I had a bunch of gigs booked and every single one of them pulled out for the past like year. So I'm very grateful that you guys hit me up.
Well, I think like not only is music an amazing way for artists such as yourself to express themselves and to kind of not only put your emotions onto paper, but to put them out there, but you also, in the process of doing that, you're able to help people feel like they're not alone, especially during such a lonely time as this past year has been. And having music is so important, and especially keeping it coming and having the output consistently for the past year from artists like you and everyone who's been continuing with even the live streams and like everything. It's really important for all the listeners, because I think we're all kind of getting in our heads a little bit about, our individual lives within this mass situation. And it's just much appreciated. And if you're watching at home and you want to venture over and donate to Matt Walden, because
no sweat on that, by the way. That's completely
sweat
optional.
at all.
I appreciate you pushing that. Thanks. Honestly, I'm really happy to be here. Another outlet to kind of, show people maybe a song will strike a chord with them, no pun intended. And that's all I'm going for,
Oh boy, I'm gonna take a sip for that, because that was.
It's a pun. It's close enough, right?
Something. It was funny, yeah. All right, so Matt, what do you say?
This is really good. I might drink wine more often. Go ahead. What?
Yay! That's exciting. So you have sugar still to drink, right? This one.
Yeah, I usually don't drink sugar, but this time I will.
It's really great on its own, and then if you're like halfway through the bottle and you're like, this is really sweet and I love it, but I don't know what to do with the rest of this bottle, because, let's say, I know you're with your girlfriend, but if you're by yourself the next like 2 nights, because it only really is good for a night or two after you open it, you can make mojitos with it. You can make French 75s with it. Like basically substitute it for a light citrusy drinks simple syrup. So
got you.
Tom Collins, whatever it may be, just
it's that sweet?
Sub it in. And it's not syrupy. It's not syrupy at all. But I've subbed it in for a mojito instead of the simple syrup. Because I don't like a super
that's
sweet
interesting.
drink. It's really good.
I'm
Very versatile.
with you. Huh.
All right.
That's awesome. Julie, the last song, which one, I think it was Free that I played. I wrote. I know I haven't really talked too much about like what the songs mean or whatnot, but I wrote the last one about me having a conflicting battle with living a life on the internet and also living a life in real life. Sometimes I feel like I have to be a certain way for everyone else and then be a certain way on my own. And I just really wish the two would connect and, shake hands.
Yeah. And I think a lot of us in our 20s and our 30s, we're seeing like everyone, buying houses, getting engaged. It's all a facade from everyone though, because if you think about it, like if you're, freaking out about your life at home, everyone else is. Everyone else is going through it. But
everybody.
The way we want to present ourselves is different from what we're actually going through, whether it be in our relationship or our financial status, whatever it is, there's always something. And I feel like that's important to remember, especially right now.
True. Absolutely.
Yeah. Okay,
cool. That's a good outlook.
Matt, how do you feel about going slightly over the hour and just like, let's crank out 2 songs back to back?
So I actually can't. I have to drink a bottle of wine. So I gotta go. No, dude, I am free all evening. So however long you guys want to go.
All right, sweet. Okay, so what about...
Cool.
So everyone was talking about Road Trip.
That's not out yet. Actually, that's like one of the new ones. What are you hinting at, me playing the new one? Because I don't know if it sounds good enough live yet.
No. I'm saying when people want to find this new release of all these new songs. Because I know you were saying, what was their name? Niche? You were saying they were talking about another song that wasn't out yet. But when you are releasing these new songs within an album, where can they find the update? Instagram?
Yeah, I mean, you'll definitely see it wherever you follow me on social media. I will say, I know a lot of people are watching this on Facebook right now. Facebook is probably like where I don't put the most of my energy, and I hate admitting that. I've just kind of fallen off of it in the past. So anything that goes from my Instagram goes to Facebook. So you'll see it regardless if you're on there. So anyway, I guess I'm just being honest. I like to be transparent.
Just follow him at Matt Walden AC, and you're on Twitter too. I think you post on there. Ish.
Yeah, you'll see my cats a lot. Yeah.
So if you're a cat person, go to Twitter. And if you're a cat and music person, go to Instagram. And
sure,
PayPal.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's see. Do we want to like go all the way back to the 2015 EP, or do we want to do the 2016? What do we want to play?
Do you mean like, play from it? We could do something from 2016 because it's technically 2017 that the EP came out, but you're talking about the album from 2016. So that was all self-produced, made literally in a studio that they lent me, and they're like, "Here, have fun." I had no idea what I was doing. So like listening back, I cringe at everything. But I think that the songs are good. I just don't think the recording process was the best for your ears. And I mean, I could definitely play one from there if you want.
Unless I feel like you can see more comments than me.
Yeah. Okay. So they're talking about Desire a lot. Tum actually just donated $10 on our Twitch stream. What we do is whenever someone donates $10, I play a song called, Desire. And it's the first song I ever wrote, ever. I'm 26, and I wrote this at like 13, 14, 15 in that area of my life, thinking like, yeah, I'm gonna write a song. After listening to like emo bands my whole life. So I mean, I'm down to play it. I don't I don't necessarily want to, but it looks like the chat would like it, so let's do it.
Oh snap! Peer pressure.
You have no idea. See, look, Mallory says it's the best song you've ever written. I'm saying.
Dang. Well, I feel like it's cool looking back on your 13, 14-year-old perception on the world. And it's...
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a very unique perspective, I'm sure.
True. Yeah, it's unique is a good word, yeah.
Desire. Desire.
All right, Fine.
You're welcome, everybody.
Thank you.
Thanks, Matt.
You can't find this song anywhere online other than YouTube. So if you do like it, I'm just letting you know now.
Alright, you better use the emojis in the chat, alright? Well, you got me right down on my knees. Yelling, baby, 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 please. Can you bring me back to the way it used to be?
And I met this little girlie. Her eyes were bluer than the sky. No, I don't know how, I don't know how to let her pass me by. 2, 3. I'll be the fire, and you can be the smoke, edge of desire, enough to make you choke. I know eventually that you will float away from me, but not today. One, 2, 3.
The telephone is ringing, I just don't want to pick it up. I hear you singing, you don't know how much that picks me up. 'Cause you say you can't sing, and I hate that, yeah I hate that.
Ooh, sweetie, you don't know how much you mean to me when you say you won't run away, and it makes my day. 1, 2, 3. I'll be the fire, and you can be the smoke, edge of desire, enough to make you choke. I know eventually that you will float away from me. I need my inspiration back one more time, so I can get in line to see you shine. I need my inspiration back one more time, so I can get in line to see you shine. I'll be the fire, and you can be the smoke, edge of desire, enough to make you choke. I know eventually that you will float away from me. I'll be the fire, and you can be the smoke, edge of desire, enough to make you choke. I know eventually that you will float away from me, not today.
Nope, not today.
Thank you,
Thanks.
Matt Walden, everybody. Thanks, Matt. Now,
For sure.
I feel like we shouldn't disappoint the people in the comments because they seem to be like really excited right now. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Oh, they are. Yes. I feel like we gotta do one final song, and this is of
All
your
right.
choosing. No one else's.
Sure. Like one that means the most to me. Now I know we haven't talked about Milestone, and I know that one's like a big hitter, but I'll be honest with you and say that's not the most important song to me.
Right.
It's just really cool that it hits such a cool milestone, you know. So you got to drink now.
Well,
It's been 3 years since it came out.
I just threw a rock 5,280 feet. That's a real milestone. Okay.
Wow.
No,
That's
you drink
great.
too.
That's great. Is that actually how long like a milestone technically. Is that just how
A
many
mile-
feet a mile is?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Cheers.
Pretty damn good for 15. Thank you so much, Julie. I it didn't sound like that at 15. I have the original recording. I don't think it would play if I played it right now.
Did you have like the Justin Bieber hair?
You looked me up online. I'm sure you
I really
know.
didn't.
Yeah.
I see how your hair is coiffed now, and I feel like I can just picture how it was back in the day.
If we can be fast about this, hold on. Since we're on Facebook, dude, I haven't used Facebook in forever, but if I go back on my profile pictures,
The
we can
constant
cringe a little
like
bit.
basically causing neck problems for your future self type of
Please don't
swag.
attack me right now. I used to be the kid who would sit there and I'd be like this to throw my hair out of my
Yep.
face. And then it switched, and now I don't even know if I have a photo anymore.
Oh my god.
It won't load. Yeah. It was something. It was. All the kids at school called me Justin Bieber. And I'm like, yeah,
Wow.
you'll see. You'll see one day.
You're like, I'm not Canadian,
Maybe I
dude.
will be.
God.
Oh yeah. It's a compliment though. I mean,
No,
he's killing
yeah.
it.
And they're really nice over there, I've heard, in Canada.
Canadadia, yeah, it's nice.
Canada.
No, I love Canada. I really want to go. I've been to Montreal once, and I don't consider that a full trip to Canada.
Yeah. If you haven't like tapped a maple tree, have you really been? You know?
Have you tapped a maple tree?
No. And I haven't been to
Then you've
Canada.
never. You got a point. All right, fair. Incredible.
Causation and correlation. But
Wonderful.
let's get this last song going. What do you say?
Yeah, I'm down. Thank you again. The wine's been great. It tastes wonderful. I don't think I've ever killed half a bottle of wine on my own before. And I know a
Well-
lot of people are going to be like, noob. They're like lame. But yeah, it's really good. I'm not going to lie. I'm usually like a red wine drinker, but this is yeah. Wow.
Heck yeah. And if you're watching, check us out, jamcellars.com/buy. Check Matt out at the links also posted below.
Sure.
And
If you want. No stress. Definitely check out Jam. Don't worry about me. I'm more
well,
of a peanut
you got to
butter.
check out Jam too, but we'll get that happening soon.
Sounds good to me. Well, thanks. All right. So, first of all, I want to say thank you so very much for having me, Jam Sellers. This was really cool. It was really refreshing to have an email like this. I was like, hey, we want to do a live stream show, like a happy hour thing. And so that's super sick to be here. Thank you. This next song's kind of heavier. I wrote it about a point in my life where I didn't really think that I should be here anymore. But I like to make a point to say that I pushed through a really heavy point in my life, and I got to a position now where I'm very happy that I'm alive and surrounded by the things I'm surrounded by and doing the things that I love. So I just want to remind you that if things are super tough wherever you are, that you can get out of it. You will get out of it. Just remind yourself that it's tough right now, but it won't always be. And so this is a song I wrote in 2016 after a moment on a pier when I was just dealing with all of that. And I threw it into words. So hopefully you can take something out of it. But this is called Breathe.
Haven't found a successful way to separate my mind at night versus the day. Versus the day. The only way I get through this is with your kiss. The only thing that takes telling me to breathe, but none of them can see what it's like inside my head. I can't help but ask myself, would anything change if I were dead?
I'm nervous, 'cause maybe they would like what they see. Every time I look in the mirror, there's always something else that's staring back at me. I keep struggling with these thoughts. Depression, please won't you stop? I just wanna stay alive so one day I can hear my kids call me Pops, and I'm not a failure, nor am I who I once was. I can feel the grace in the day, and that's God's way of saying we're okay. And I know today might seem like the worst, but if you think about it, you could be in a hearse. So take these words I have well rehearsed and listen when I say this verse. This pain is real and I know it hurts, but music saves, so know your worth. Don't be like me, don't be like me, don't be like me in any way. Or don't turn the page on this brand new day. Hope is trying to find its way in.
So just breathe like we used to, when they all knew how much I loved you. So just breathe like we used to, when they all knew how much I loved you. I can't stop now, I'm not breathing, bleeding out all my feelings. You said this song was just too sappy. My fear of doubt leaves all my truth crumbling. I can't stop now, I'm not breathing, bleeding out all my feelings. I said this song was just too sappy. My fear of doubt leaves all my truth crumbling. They keep telling me to breathe, but none of them can see what it's like inside my head. I can't help but ask myself, would anything change if I were dead?
You got this, dude.
You got this. Dude, if you're still watching, every one of you is important.
Absolutely.
I want to shout out fellow Earth signs. It is now Taurus season. Now, Matt and I, we're not Tauruses, but we're also Earth signs. So Matt is a Capricorn. I'm a Virgo. If you're a Taurus,
it's crazy.
let us know.
Yeah.
And your tattoo,
Dude.
yeah.
No, that literally blows my mind. First of all, I had no idea that a Capricorn was an Earth sign. It just hits me even harder that like my tattoo is literally this. We were talking about it before the show, but this actually means Earth and alchemy. Back when alchemy was a thing, before like the periodic table and whatnot.
Right.
But I chose this symbol. I don't know. It literally just one day I was like upside down triangle line through it, dude. That's it. And then I Google it and turns out that's Earth. And what do you know?
Heck yeah.
Crazy.
I've got my Virgo poppy sign. It's a super like delicate tattoo, but got that one. And yeah, if you're a Taurus, it's your season. Welcome to your season.
That's the bull, right?
Oh, yep. Yeah. My moon is in Taurus. My sun is in Virgo. So I'm a little complicated, but I'm okay, I think. Mallory.
At least we're gonna be. We're all gonna be okay.
We're all going to be okay. And Mallory threw in a statement to you. Mallory Ball says, bold of you to think that I can breathe with asthma. I like the sass, Mallory. I like it.
That's Mel.
Oh, man. Well, this has been so much fun. Thank you so much, Matt, and to everyone who's tuned in, whether you're joining us from Twitch or YouTube or Facebook, wherever you're tuned in from, whether it be within the U.S. or worldwide. Thank you so much. And thank you so much, Matt. And check out the links below. Go to paypal.me/Matt Walden AC, because this man, he deserves to buy himself another bottle of butter, because I basically just made him drink a lot of that. Yeah.
Dude, I'm not regretting it. I feel great.
Well, people always ask me, like, what's the most you've ever spent on a bottle of wine? I'm like, I don't, like 15 minutes. I don't know.
Oh my God.
Sorry.
That was pretty good. I was expecting like a prize. Like, how much is it? Like genuinely, and you go 15 minutes. I'm like, damn. Wow. Very nice.
Cheers, Matt.
I just want to say thank you guys so much for hanging out with us in the chat and stuff. I appreciate you being here. Also, Sam, you're awesome. Cheers.
Thank you.
For real.
I'll have to join one of your Twitch streams soon.
Please.
Yes.
Please. We would love to have you on a Twitch
yeah.
stream. Oh my God. It'd be so funny.
Let's do it.
Cool.
All right.
Sweet.
Cheers, everybody.
Well,
thank you.